If you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis or active psoriatic arthritis, symptoms can sometimes hold you back. But now, there's Skyrizi, so you can be all in with clearer skin.
Things are getting clearer, I feel free. Spare my skin, yeah, that's on me. Nothing is everything.
With Skyrizi, you can show up with dramatically clearer skin. And if you have psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi can help you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better mood. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
The new project assistant can be used to quickly create prototypes or build the start of a new app from scratch.
UI Checkmate is a service that actually goes through your code and tries to find any potential issues.
We're now launching journeys where you get to describe a user journey in natural language.
Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, and such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say baby. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. So take it easy. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Oh, we got it easy. We ought to take it easy.
Save your way. Choose how you save. Take instant savings now or bank as rewards for a future trip. Save your way. It's exactly what it sounds like, unlike headphones. Save your way. Only at Hotels.com. Hotels.com. It's all in the name.
Hello? I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone. Hello?
Hi, everybody. Hey. What's happening, man?
Pleasure as always. Yeah, you?
Hanging in there, man.
Going after last night's victory.
Wait, the Timberwolves? Yeah. No, that was awesome, man. Denver has to rebuild.
Yeah, it's amazing as a true team victory.
Yeah, dude, and that's without Anthony Edwards and
Vincenzo and Io even. That was fun.
That was good. Now I wonder how much noise they can make.
I mean, they'll be underdogs, but Wemby's unproven. That team's unproven in the playoffs.
Yeah, but
that means something.
Yeah, but I mean, they just did a gentleman sweep. Like that's a rookie team, man. Like there's so much talent there.
Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Portland's nothing to worry about. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Rudy's playing against him. He knows how to play against Wemby.
Yeah. No, I mean Wemby's still he hasn't grown into his body yet. So he's still
pressure. First time that they.
Yeah. We'll see, man. But I mean, they look a lot like the early Spurs, like with Manu and Tony Duncan. Parker and Duncan. Like so, they're like this team is younger. Like, but they have their 3 stars with Harper and
Castle.
Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah. So I mean, long term, like if I'm San Antonio, I'm like.
Well, them in Oklahoma City will have years of
Oklahoma City. I don't even see how they stop. Like in the near future, I mean, it would have to be that finally their salaries just get to a point where they can't keep everybody.
They got so many picks coming up.
Yeah, but they have to hit on it. I mean, because you can have all the picks in the world. I mean, look at the Jets. Yeah, they often do. I'm like, look at the Jets. Like they can't hit on it. I'm like, at least we're not bad.
It's live. Hey, everybody, we're going to wait for a couple people to arrive, and after that, we'll get started. So 5-10 minutes. We're just going to make sure that everybody who wants to be here is here when we get this thing started. Thank you.
Yeah, so I mean, it'll be good for the Timberwolves, man. Who is? No, I haven't seen him. Is he here?
He said he was going to do it. I don't know. We can only do what we can do.
I mean, if he's not here, we just go on.
It's not about them.
Yeah.
And not only that, Aaron can fill. I don't know if you heard Aaron.
Well, I've heard like previously.
Yeah, I think we give him a mic.
No, I mean it's a karaoke.
I told everybody out there, said my only goal today is to not be a highlight on somebody's YouTube.
Right. As long as I don't fall off the stage. Yeah, that freaks me out.
Oh, here, I should probably turn my sound down.
I'm also going to check are we going to get in the cards beforehand? Or?
Yeah, they got their card. They'll come up and they'll hand it to you.
Cool. He'll be here. I mean,
We are filling seats, though.
yeah. Yeah, no, and I mean, and these are all the graduates up front, so I mean, yeah, you're.
Hey, how are you doing? Good. Other people, did I see? Yeah. Did I see more people? Adrian's here? I saw Adrian earlier. I haven't seen Sean. Do you know if can he call? He's confirmed. We're starting like right now. Please.
No, it doesn't. Like I have the mayor's number, but I left my cell phone, so I don't even have my cell phone on me. So if he texted me or something, then I have no. And it wasn't like I left in the office. I left at home. Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah, show must go on. I mean, if he shows up, you can always slide him in and let him speak. Well, people are still coming in. So
Yeah.
So yeah, this little delay has been good.
So we'll get time.
We do. We got time. There's no rush. Yeah, because once you get rolling, this will take maybe an hour and change to get through.
90 minutes.
Yeah, 90 minutes.
90 minutes. Give or take.
Yeah. No, that's a good amount of time.
And I'll adjust eventually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Sean's here. Thank you.
there you go. Is he sitting on stage?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Get him.
We make it the show rolling.
Yeah.
Without everybody.
I think we're here to come. Here comes the guy we're waiting for.
There you
Dan.
go. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. I think we're down the mayor. But
Yeah, the mayor just texted Rick and told him he might be running late. So, hello, welcome. How are you doing, Rolando? Good to see you. Yeah.
Good to
I've
see
been
you.
told we 11. I'm not gonna get here play. We get plenty early. Like, no. I mean, I was already here, so it's like I was just wondering. Like, did they say 11? Like, it's probably when in the program you would speak, or like that's when it would start. That's when it was last week. Okay. Yeah, tell me it's changed. It's changed. I don't blame you. I'm the same way. Like, if you told me, yeah, I would assume, yeah, the same thing. Like, it was last year, it was the same time. You know, start of the semester was rough. Nice. Yeah, and I mean, like, my campus is the third most diverse in the whole system. Yeah. So, yeah, we had a lot of students that were struggling with and employees too. So it was, yeah, it was tough. I've been in higher ed 27 years, and this is probably the worst start to an academic semester I've been having. People not showing up, just the atmosphere on the campus, and it was just everyone scared, and then trying to keep people calm from doing stupid stuff if people did show up. Like that's, you're trying to protect everybody. And I say like, hey man, the way we keep students like today is by keeping a safe environment. Like you can't raise the temperature. Like take care of the students, make sure that they can finish the program. So yeah, I mean that was the rough part. But now we're like in award season and commencement. So this is the part that makes up for it. But man, it was rough to start. I mean, we ended up still 1%.
Waiting for one more person. Possibly. All right, North Hennepin IT. Let's get it going. Here we go.
I'm Jabril. I'm a graduate of Building Strong Communities. I want to be a iron worker because the hands-on experience earn while you learn apprenticeship. You get to see results of what you work on daily. Building strong communities. I want to be an iron worker. I believe you get hands-on experiences. I want to be an iron worker because the I'm a graduate of Building Strong Communities. I want to be an iron worker because the hands-on experience earn while you learn apprenticeship. You get to see results of what you work on daily, and I like to work in a team. And
It's a great video. It's worth waiting.
I'm Jabril. I'm a graduate of Building Strong Communities. I want to be an iron worker because the hands-on experience earn while you learn apprenticeship. You get to see results of what you work on daily, and I like to work in a team and get things done, get things built. I heard about the iron workers through my OSHA instructor. I came down and met with Pete at Local 512. I actually found Building Strong Communities through Pete. Building Strong Communities gave me a whole lot of information toward different trades, 16 different trades I believe. You get hands-on experiences, you get a lot of information. Being in a union means more of a community, a brotherhood, a sisterhood, to where you get to learn and they teach you everything you need to know. And higher pay, great benefits, all that. If you're thinking about building strong communities, I would 100% say to commit and get in contact with who you need to get in contact with, and definitely give it a shot, because this is where it's at.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is my 6th year, I think, hosting this amazing day. And every time it's beautiful outside and it's beautiful inside. Let me be the first ones to congratulate each one of you on completing the Building Strong Communities program. Congratulations. Thank you, friends, families, partners out in the audience today. This is a great day to celebrate the amazing progress and accomplishments from this cohort. My name is Aaron Koski. I am a senior manager at the Metropolitan Council. I have the honor of being your MC today, and I have the honor of meeting many of you this morning, and hopefully will after this session. I'm also happen to be one of the founding founders of this program, so it's especially gratifying for me to come back and to meet each and every one of you. What a great, great accomplishment and a great program. I know many of you here, because I've talked to you, are like ones before, and maybe because of who you are, you would prefer to be on a job site, right? Working with the boots on instead of sitting down in this air-conditioned room. This is for you. Today is all about you, but it's also a chance for you to stop, pause, turn around maybe, look forward at all the people that supported you, that all the people that are super proud of you and are going to be with you for the rest of your journey. So don't forget to thank the loved ones in your life and the people that have helped you make this possible to be where you are today. All right? Great. I'm just going to briefly talk about the program, and just by saying that it has remained true to its core. that it works. Number one, that's the first thing we decided that we're going to build a program that's going to work. That's why we graduate in the spring, right? Because pretty soon, in a matter of days, you'll be out there working the first summer. And then you're prepared now with the knowledge of what comes next when winter comes, right? And that's the whole key to this program. We're not going to teach you how to hammer a nail straight or measure correctly and be a master at that. No, we're giving you the information, right? We're kind of opening the door, pulling back the curtain, saying this is how not only you get into a union trade, but this is how you make a career out of a union trade. This is how you build a legacy for your family. And we've seen it happen. We've seen people who are 5-6 years into their journey having started where you are now. It's incredibly gratifying. So it gives me complete honor just to say congratulations once again. We have a number of speakers here who want to celebrate with you, and I look forward to shaking your hands after this, after we're here today, okay? Thank you. So we have a wonderful host in North Hennepin Community College. They've been a fantastic partner for all 7 cohorts. And I'd like to have the president of North Hennepin Community College, Dr. Rolando Garcia, share a few words.
Thank you. Good morning. All right, good. Hola y bienvenidos. It is a tremendous honor to welcome you to North Hennepin Community College. As we gather today to celebrate this extraordinary milestone, your completion of the Building Strong Communities program. Awesome. To our graduates, congratulations. Today is your day. You have committed yourselves to a demanding hands-on program that requires discipline, resilience, and determination. You showed up, you showed out, you put in the work, and today you stand ready to step into your careers that will not only support your families, but quite literally will support the futures of our communities. At North Hennepin Community College, we are deeply proud of our long-standing partnership with Building Strong Communities. This collaboration reflects our shared belief that opportunity should be accessible to all, and the talent that exists in this community. Together, we are not just preparing individuals for jobs, we are opening doors to lifelong careers in the construction and clean energy trades. This program continues to be a powerful example of what equity in action looks like. It creates pathways for women, people of color, veterans, individuals from historically underrepresented communities to thrive in industries where they have not always been fully represented. And every year, you, the graduates, help redefine what leadership looks like and the excellence that is needed in our trades. Your success is also a testament to the strength of partnership, from the workforce agencies and the community organizations to industry leaders and state agencies. There are many who have invested their time, their energy in your journey. These are the champions working behind the scenes, ensuring that you have access to training, mentorship, and wraparound support to succeed. And here at North Hennepin, we are very proud to be part of the support system and provide a place where your potential can grow into purpose. Graduates, as you move forward, know this: the work ahead will be challenging, but you are ready. You leave here with more than technical skills. You leave with confidence, you leave with connections, and you leave with the knowledge that you have already accomplished something that is meaningful and difficult. You are entering industries that are essential to the future of Minnesota, building our infrastructure, advancing clean energy, and strengthening our communities. The work you do will matter. I have seen it, and I know that it will endure for generations to come. So I encourage you to carry this moment with you, build boldly, lead with integrity, support one another, and never forget you belong in these spaces. You have earned your place, and your voice matters. Congratulations to the Building Strong Communities class of 2026. We are proud of you. We believe in you, and we look forward to seeing the impact you will make on the world. Thank you, y muchas gracias.
Thank you. We'd now like to hear from another founder of this program, Mr. Dan McConnell, President, Minnesota Building Construction Trade Council.
Well, good morning. As Aaron mentioned, my name is Dan McConnell, and I have the honor of serving as president of the Minnesota Building Trades Council. But it's really a privilege to be here today with all of the graduates and to honor your achievement here. To each of you in the cohort, on behalf of our affiliated unions and the entire building trades community, congratulations. What you've accomplished is not easy. You showed up, you put in the work, and you've earned this moment. And more importantly, you've earned an opportunity. So I just want to say something, that this is the start of something. It's a simple statement, but it's important. This program is not the finish line. We know that, right? This is the starting point. And for some of you, getting here took persistence. Maybe you applied more than once. Maybe your life got in the way. Maybe someone told you this path wasn't for you, and I can relate to that. So I'm an electrician by trade, a 28-year member of IBEW Local 292. And I spent nearly 3 decades in this industry. But what people don't know is that it took me 9 years to get in, just to get this shot. So if your path here wasn't straight, you're in the right place. Because construction isn't about perfect paths. It's about showing up, it's about learning, and about getting better every day. What you're stepping into is bigger than a job. You're stepping into a career, a craft, a union family. You're joining a community that builds things that matters, the roads that people drive on, the schools our children learn in, the hospitals our families get care in, and the infrastructure that keeps our communities running. When you build something with your hands, you can carry that with you for your life. You can drive by and you can point to it and you can say, I helped build that. Believe me, your family will get tired of you saying that. Earlier this week on Tuesday, I had the unfortunate task of gathering for our annual Workers' Memorial Day, where we celebrate and where we honor, we don't celebrate, we honor those who lost their lives in workplace illness or injury in the last year. And this past year, we have unfortunately lost 2 members. And despite the progress we've made in safety over the last 100 years, 2 people who went to work last year in the morning didn't make it home to their families that night. And the hardest part of that is that both of those deaths were preventable. And so, because it's the same week, I just had to take a moment and say, today is different, and I love that we're ending the week here on a high note. And today is about possibility and opportunity and everything that lies ahead for each one of you, but it only matters if you go home safe at the end of the day, right? So I want to ask you to carry this with you. Always be aware of what's going on around you. Always look out for the person next to you, regardless of their background, right? They could be another craft. They may not look like you, but the safety of every individual on a job site is dependent upon every other individual on that job site. So please, speak up when you see something that isn't right. Take an extra minute, take that extra step, and save that life of the coworker, because it could be your life too. Sorry, thank you for letting me share that. But so programs like Building Strong Communities exist because we recognized something years ago. As Aaron said, I was one of the founders of this. We recognize the talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. So back in 2015, a small group of us came together with an idea to create a better, more intentional pathway into the trades, and not just make it about one project or just one moment, but to have an ongoing, sustainable, something that can grow, something that can change lives. And that idea became this program. And looking out of all of you, I see that this idea is working. But these programs don't succeed on their own. They succeed because people believe in them, and they invest in them. So I want to recognize all of the unions, all the affiliates of the Minnesota Building Trades have stepped up in a real tangible way to make this program sustainable. Earlier this week, we received news that additional unions have joined and are committing cents per hour contributions in their CBAs, including the carpenters, cement mason, operating engineers, laborers, teamsters. I know there's a whole pile of other ones that have already been on board, but we're glad to welcome those latest additions. They've agreed to a 1 cent per hour contribution in their highway heavy agreements to support building strong communities. That may sound small, but it's not. It's a commitment, it's ownership, It's the trades investing in the future of our workforce. It's our remembers refusing to pull up the ladder for those coming behind them. And it's one of the reasons this program will continue to grow and succeed. So today isn't just about celebrating graduates, it's also about recognizing the instructors, the staff, the community partners, and everyone who has helped build and support this program. People have invested their time, their energy, and their belief in you. So I know there's several folks in this room that have played a role in that, and I see one of them in the back who's trying to hide from me, but Jenny and everybody else that helped build this program, please stand up, and let's recognize those folks that helped do this. Board members too. Thank you. So graduates, here's what I want to carry with you as you move forward. Be early, work hard, ask questions, take pride in what you do, and look out for one another. Because in this industry, your reputation matters. The way you treat the person next to you matters, just as much as the work. And I'll leave this with you with this. There will be tough days, days where it's cold, days where it's hot, days when things just don't go your way. But please stick with it. Because on the other side of those days is something that is worth it. It's a career you can be proud of, a skill that no one can take from you, and a future you're building one day at a time. So graduates, one last thing to say to you, on behalf of the 77,000 members of the Minnesota Building and Construction Trades Council, we're proud of you, we're excited for you, and we're ready to welcome you into the trades. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dan. I just want to say, I think for those in the front row, I think these last couple of weeks, months, as you started to understand what it is to have a union career, recognize that as a family, right? That I think, and also this group too has become a family of sorts, right? And I think it's what makes this industry special. And Dan is one of the leaders of this family, right? It'd be nice if you guys shake his hand at the end of the day, at the end of the ceremony, right? Just get to know him, maybe thank him, because it's that work behind the scenes from our leaders that make that culture possible, right? And it gives us that opportunity to really make sure we're protected. Thank you. I'd like now to invite Sean Skibby, who is the Director of Department of Transportation, Office of Civil Rights.
Good morning. I'm going to do a sound check. Can people hear me in the back? Okay. I'm going to try and be loud. I like to think I don't need a mic actually at all, but I'm going to use it, and hopefully everyone can hear me. So this is my favorite place to come to and talk to folks. I'm not asked to speak that often, but when I am, this is like my favorite one and kind of one that I actually do. I hope I get a chance to speak at. So thank you guys for asking me to come here and talk today. The reason is because it really helps me reflect on my own path to where I got today. So I appreciate the introduction from Aaron. I'm the Director of Civil Rights at MnDOT. Long before I ever had a title like that, I had my beginnings really right here. So I graduated from high school. Most of my friends went off to college, and I didn't really have a plan. My parents had never gone to college. I didn't really have anyone in my family that had gone to college. My older brother and older sister didn't go. So I didn't really know what to do. And I think it was about August 15th, I came here because I was really just out of ideas of where to go. And it was like, this is like 20 minutes from where I grew up. So came here, talked to the counselors, and they helped enroll me in classes. Started my classes, got my grades up, and then from here I was able to transfer to the University of Minnesota, completed my degree. From there I went on to law school, and it really completely changed my life to have an opportunity to attend this institution. So it's not a place that you see on a lot of degrees necessarily. A lot of times it's a gateway to other opportunities or other degrees that end up on the resumes, including mine. But it's really a great opportunity to, a great institution, a great place to come and build your life. And that's really what you guys have all done over the last 12 weeks with the Building Strong Communities program. So congratulations to all of you I also want to talk a little bit about my experience as an undergrad at the University of Minnesota. It actually took me 5.5 years to graduate, and it wasn't because I had bad grades. It was because I had an incomplete on my senior project, my last paper that I had to complete for my degree. And the reason I had that is because, as I mentioned, I didn't have anyone before me in my family that had gone to college. I didn't really believe it was in the cards for me. I didn't believe success was on the cards for me. My parents really struggled financially. Again, no one in my family had a degree, had a college degree. Even my uncles and aunts didn't really. So it wasn't something that I thought was possible. So it took me like 5.5 years. Finally, I just did the stupid paper, and I graduated. Right? And then after that, it was easy. Like, they talk about grad school being hard. Law school was so much easier for me because I had the belief in myself that I could do it. Okay, so I want to encourage all of you to just maintain that belief. That can be hard to do, right? We probably all felt like we don't belong in a room before, or that we're not good enough to be somewhere. You got through a 12-week program, you're good enough to be here. Okay, so you gotta just maintain that belief. That's probably my best advice to you. I did hear a quote, comment from a law professor that I want to share with you all. His name was Michael Steenson. He was a torts professor, really, really smart guy. But more than being smart, he was a hard worker. He was like a black belt in karate. And just, he would come more prepared with more slides and more notes than you could ever even hope to read through. And his advice to his students and to me when things got hard was keep chopping wood, right? When you're splitting wood or you're splitting a rock, it's not the one big blow at the end that breaks it open. It's all those little hits on the way up to it that made that effect and had that impact. So it's not really any one big thing. It's the sustained effort over time. And when you feel that doubt that you're probably going to feel sometimes, when you feel like maybe you're not good enough or you're not in the right place, just keep getting up, keep showing up, and keep chopping wood. So congratulations to you guys. Just one last shout out to North Hennepin Community College, because I think a lot of it is in the name. Building strong communities, right? We are building strong communities, and I'm really proud with MnDOT to be a part of that effort. I was talking to Rick about that earlier today. Just a great opportunity for us at MnDOT. We spend most of our time building highways, and so it's great to build communities and build strong highways and build strong communities. We have a really strong institution here, and we do all that. A huge part of that equation is building strong people, and that's what we're doing here today. That's all of you guys. So congratulations again, and I wish you guys the best.
Thank you, Sean. We're going to hear from someone everyone here should know, Rick Mardigan, the director of Building Strong Communities. Wanted to say that it's been so important that Rick has led this effort for the last few years. As executive director, he's really taken it to the next level. So big round of applause. Rick.
I made it up to the mic and I didn't even trip. Thanks for all your support. Listen, look at this crowd. So as participants, please turn around and just take a gander at who's here. There are a lot of people here that are here supporting you, and usually, you know, as you participants know, I can talk for a long time, and I usually am not structured, and I usually go off the cuff. But today, it's so important that I make sure that I recognize you and all of the people that have helped you get here. I prepared, and I'm going to read a statement for you, but I want to make sure that I honor all of you and the people who are here properly. And so with that, and by the way, how about our speakers up here? Are they awesome? Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. What an incredible morning today is. To our graduates, 87 strong, congratulations. You've just completed a 12-week journey that demanded commitment, discipline, and belief in yourselves. You showed up. You pushed through, and today you stand ready to take the next step into the building construction trades. It's pretty cool. 12 weeks ago, 104 people stepped forward and registered for this program. Today, 87 of you are here. That doesn't happen on accident. You are here because of your commitment and the belief in yourselves. Building Strong Communities is committed to creating opportunity, providing training, and immersing you in an industry that allows you to make an informed decision about your future, while also supporting a unionized construction industry that depends on skilled, dedicated workforce, which we talk about throughout this whole training. What you see here today is proof that the program works. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do, giving people who commit to the process a real opportunity to understand if this industry is right for you. And while I'd love to bat 1,000, I'll take batting 800 anytime. Because it means that you made the decision to stay the course and finish. I want to recognize the people who make this possible. To our board of directors, thank you for your leadership and your belief in this mission. To our board, any members of our board, please stand up or raise your hand. To the members of our graduation committee, please raise your hand or stand up and be recognized. And then we get to our staff. To the advocates and our instructors, thank you for your knowledge, your patience, your guidance that you bring every day. You bring more than skills, and you build more than skills. You build confidence. Our advocates in the room, please stand up. To North Hennepin College, thank you for your partnership, for your gracious being the host of our program. I work with Kim, I work with your staff, with Shauna, with Rich, with Christy, and it's been a wonderful experience. Thank you for opening up your campus to us.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm going to mention this name, but you'll hear it, I'm sure, from our participants as well as they get up to speak. But to Twin Cities Rise, thank you. I paused too long. Let me go back just 5 seconds here. To Twin Cities Rise, the empowerment training plays a critical role in helping participants succeed, not just in the trades, but in life. And you'll hear more about that, I'm sure, from our participants, but they've been a phenomenal partner in preparing the people that are in our cohort, giving them skills to deal with everyday life, both professionally and personally, and thank you to you. Would you please stand up? Come on, Jeffrey. Come on, everyone. And to the contractors throughout the state, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for participating in mock interviews, hosting site tours, and ultimately providing opportunities that put our participants to work. Your involvement turns training into careers. Thank you. I have a pretty good list going here, so it might be a bit. To the building construction trades across Minnesota, thank you for your investment, and Dan mentioned it earlier as he addressed everyone. Thank you for your investment, your training, and your willingness to open your doors and your expertise to our participants. It's phenomenal. We couldn't do this program without all of that. Our participants participate in training statewide, whether you're up in the Duluth, northern part of the state, whether you're down in the Rochester, Mankato area or here in the Twin Cities. We are in every one of those training centers, and they're sharing their knowledge or experience and their buildings and our training with us. So thank you very much. We also have some additional partners in the room. I want to make sure that I recognize them. The Minnesota Department of Labor and Industry, the Minnesota Department of Transportation, Minnesota Department of Employment and Economic Development. For all of your support, thank you very much. It makes this work possible. We have members of Department of Veterans Affairs and Helmets of Hard Hats in the audience. Thank you for your participation and your support. And if you look around the room, you'll see something very important. You know, I've mentioned a lot of different people. I see Summit Academy OICs in the audience, and thank you for your partnership. There are nonprofits that are here that we work with on a daily basis. If you look around the room, you see something important. This isn't done by just us, by one organization. This is a statewide effort and multiple partners and stakeholders to make this happen, and it's truly a team to make all this happen for you. And to the families and support systems, thank you. Your support made this possible. And now to the graduates. You've built a foundation, you've gained skills, and more importantly, you've proven to yourselves that you belong here. The path ahead won't always be easy, and you've heard that. There will be long days and challenges, but you're not alone. You have a network, you have mentors, and you have each other. One of the greatest things that comes out of this program is the friendships that are made during training. And that's awesome to see. And so many I've been here now, this is my 4th year. So many of the people in the first cohort that I've been through are still connected with the people that they went through training with. It's fantastic. Ask questions, seek guidance, and keep learning. Always continue to learn and build your skills. And now I want to share a little something personal. As I stand here today, I find myself nearing the end of my career. And I look at all of you and feel both excited for you, honestly, and a little envious because I really loved what you guys are about to do. I'm a 30-year member of the Bricklayers Local, Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 1 Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota, and I'm a tile layer. And we had so much fun. One of my brothers in the back room, Rod Schmidt, he's a business agent for Local 1 right now, and he and I work together on a lot of different projects. We've been friends since 1998. And I know what you're about to go out and do, and I'm so excited for you because it's a blast. It really is. And I'll say this, and some people call me on it, but I don't remember a bad day on the job. I remember having to tear a couple things out once in a while. But I never look back on that as a bad day. We always had fun, and we always worked, and we always accomplished. And in the end, that was the fun part of what we did. So, so very envious. How about that? What's ahead of you, the opportunities, the growth and experiences, don't take any of that for granted, because just like that, it'll be over, right? Have fun doing what you're doing. Be the best at what you do. Always strive to be the best. I always strive to be the best. I don't know that I ever was, but it was always my goal, right? And so for you, strive to be the best. Work on it. Study. Practice your skills. And with that, congratulations to all of you. We're proud of you. We believe in you. And we're excited to see what you accomplish next. Don't lose my number.
Thank you, Rick. Now comes my favorite part and the best part of the program, in my opinion. We're going to hear from some of our graduates from this year's cohort. I'm going to ask you to come up one at a time, maybe. And who's starting? Monica, please come and introduce yourself, and we'd love to hear from you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Monica, and I'm proud to stand here today as a graduate of the Building Strong community First, I would like to give honor to God and thank my husband, my mother, and my daughters Alexis and Ariel, my family, and my community for believing in me and supporting me along this journey. Your encouragement, your patience, and your support meant everything because this journey required real time, dedication, and personal sacrifice. When I first heard about BSC, it was through a colleague of mine in the cosmetology field, Del Marie, who was graduating from the program, and seeing her take that step inspired me to take one of my own. I've been a licensed cosmetologist for 30 years and a business owner for 14 years. And that profession has been a blessing to me. It has taken care of me, has provided for me and my family. I have put 2 daughters through college. I still love what I do. However, it was time to add something more, something that would give me additional stability as I look forward to my future and retirement. I understood that making that decision would require me to step out of what was familiar and invest real time and energy into something completely new, but I was willing to take that step. This journey has challenged me in ways I didn't expect. It required discipline, time, a deep commitment, but it also showed me what I'm capable of. I am proud of myself for stepping outside of my comfort zone and completing this apprenticeship. During these 12 weeks, I've learned that construction industry is not only vital, but it also demands respect. It's hard work, and it can be dangerous, and it requires skill, focus, and dedication every single day. That gave me a whole new appreciation for those who have both skill and love for the construction trade and the effort it takes to keep our communities moving forward. One of the biggest challenges for me was learning not to become discouraged when I didn't understand something right away. There were moments where I had to push through doubt, stay focused, and remind myself why I started. That took faith and perseverance even when things felt difficult. What stood out the most to me was the support system from the BSC staff, John, Thomas, and Rick, to the Leona instructors, Bobby and Julio, Dallas, and the partnerships with North Hennepin, Twin City Rise, Nicole, my instructor, Richard. Every single person showed a deep investment into my success from the beginning to the end. The hands-on training, the OSHA 30 and CPR certificate, the time spent at the training facility in Lino Lakes for 2 weeks, and the opportunities to tour different companies, all of it showed true dedication to preparing us for this field. It meant a lot to be surrounded by people who are not only skilled, but genuinely committed to helping others succeed. Over these last 12 weeks, I've grown in ways I didn't expect. This experience reinforced something deep within me that I can do hard things. It strengthened my confidence, my discipline, and my mindset. I stand on this: to whom much is given, much is required. This opportunity means so much to me. Completing this preparatory apprenticeship has blessed me with another trade, one that will provide stability and a peace of mind in the future. It represents the time I've invested, the challenges I pushed through, and the decision I made to keep going even when it wasn't easy. It also has opened the door to something bigger, being a part of an industry that builds, protects, and strengthens communities. Looking ahead, I am excited to begin working as a flagger with Freedom Flaggers, helping ensure safety and contributing to building stronger communities and relationships. I'm proud to say I will always be a laborer in this industry, continuing to learn, grow, and be an example of this profession. What excites me the most is becoming part of a professional family, a union that supports its members through relationships, continuing education, and opportunity, a community that understands the value of hard work, perseverance, and investing in one another. To my fellow graduates, congratulations, Victoria, Peter, Tia, Hallie, Connor, and the rest of you. This journey wasn't easy, and each of you showed up, put in the work, overcame challenges, and stayed committed. I appreciate your friendship and the path we shared. And to the Luana family of laborers, thank you for your dedication to teaching, training, and creating opportunities for others, including hosting the recent job fair. Your commitment made a real difference. To anyone considering this program, I encourage you to take the steps. It will challenge you, it will stretch you, but it can change your life. Thank you again to Building Strong Communities and all of its partners for believing in us, investing in us, and walking alongside of us. And thank you all for being here to celebrate this moment with us.
We have Tony come up.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Tony, and before coming into the program, I didn't really have much construction experience in the industry. I recently just came off of active duty from the Marine Corps, so I understood, thank you. So I understood, hard work, work ethics, and kind of like some discipline, time structure as well, but not necessarily the skills or the knowledge in particular to a certain trade. But coming into Building Strong Communities, I found how similar the program was to other apprenticeship programs of, earn while you learn. Not necessarily earning the finance portion of it, but mainly just like the tools, not the physical tools that you kind of can see and touch, like tools or boots and whatnot, but the intangible things of effective communication, why mentorship matters, being able to extract the skills and knowledge from the journey level worker so that you can be just like them, and also just my favorite of the entire program, emotional intelligence. Yeah. Emotional intelligence, that was just to sum it up, it was essentially just how to keep your job. I feel like that was the most important thing. But with Building Strong Communities, I love how, it wasn't really a financial burden for us. We didn't really have to pull out a loan or anything, I hope, for being part of the program. Maybe some few dollars for morning breakfast to go to training here and there, but that's one thing that I love about Building Strong Communities. One thing that I learned while in the program was you don't really have to know everything to be in the trades or so. You just have to be willing to learn, become a sponge, and show up on time and just put in the efforts to grow. That was one of the things that I've learned while in the program. But because of this program, I am now going towards the next step to a career towards electrical apprenticeship over at Local 110 in St. Paul. Thank you. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm excited for what's ahead, and not only for myself, but for all the graduates here. Hopefully one day, maybe down the road, or maybe the road that you build, we get to share our experiences and share our journey where we've gone through. So until then, I wish you all the best on your adventure or wherever the wind may take you. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I think, Joe, you're up next.
Hey, I'm Joe, and I'm just feeling immense gratitude this morning, so I want to give some thanks. First, to the Most High. And then I want to thank my lovely, beautiful wife who's been raising a 2-year-old while I've been going to work and trying to go through this program. And I'm thanking her, but that's just representative for all the families in here. We realize that we haven't been present. We've been off in the other room when you wanted us to hang out, trying to figure out how to divide a fraction by a fraction. By the way, you just multiply by the reciprocal. It's no big deal. And I want to say thank you for this program. Thank you to Rick, to John, to Thomas, to everyone involved in creating and evolving this Building Strong Communities program. I know in this class, it's not lost on any of us how lucky we are to have stumbled into us. So thank you on behalf of all of us. We get it. And thank you to our dignitaries who are here today. That's cool. That's awesome that you would come here and honor us with your presence. That's a big deal. Thank you to our instructors who took the time to explain their trades to us. Thank you for the pride that you conveyed in your work. I don't think we had one instructor who didn't tell us about the experience of driving past a structure and telling someone, hey, I helped build that. That's cool. And thank you for being honest with us that this is no joke, hard work. And then thank you to Rick and to Nicole, who equipped us with the tools and the emotional and mental intelligence to be ready for that hard work and to have positive ways of navigating those challenging situations. And then I want to thank my classmates. And I want to thank the Most High that I got to go through Building Strong Communities, specifically with this class. We have such a diverse set of backgrounds in this class, and that made all of our learning experiences stronger. I can't tell you how many times someone would ask a question, and I would think, well, that's a sharp question. I wouldn't have thought of that because I don't have a woman's perspective. Or that's a sharp question. I wouldn't have thought of that because I don't have a Somali American's perspective. And I don't want to get too lofty here, but that's America. That's Minnesota. You bring the best of, yep. You bring the best of your culture, I'm going to bring the best of my culture, and together we're going to make something better than either of us could have imagined. And we got black Americans, we got white Americans, Mexican, Hmong, and Lao Americans, we got Somali and Ethiopian Americans, Palestinian, Jordanian Americans. Come on. That diversity makes us all better. It makes us stronger together. And if you listen to the news these days, which I listen to way too much of, sounds like it's World War III out there. A bunch of leaders focusing on destroying people who they think are their enemies, who if they look down deep enough would realize they're their brothers and sisters. And in that environment where people are talking about destruction, I can't tell you how proud I am to go through this with a group of Minnesotans who said, even though they might be talking about destruction out there, we're going to be builders. We're going to focus on construction. Not only that, we're going to do it as brothers and sisters in a union together, and we're going to work hard and look out for each other. And by the way, when we're too old to do it anymore, we're going to retire with dignity. How about that? So thank you for this program. Thank you to everyone who's here today. And as I'm fond of saying at any ceremony like this, congratulations, now the real work begins. Let's get to work. Come on.
Thank you, Joe. Our final graduate speaker is Darnell.
Hello, everyone. I won't hold you too long as the last speaker. But yeah, I want to come up here and just really start off by giving a thanks in the background of me, give a thanks to all the people on stage. You know, a big shout out to Rick, John, Thomas, Harrell, all the instructors, our peers. You know, we did it. Last year I was in the back, I was back there, you know, looking at all the people on stage, taking in this information. And just give you background on me, I have been a teacher educator teacher over 20 years now. So I believe in drastic change, you know, sitting back there, seeing those things, seeing how happy people were, the career changes that they were having, kind of tweaked something. Along with my wife graduated last year, so shout out to her for going through the program also, definitely. The one thing I've noticed about the BSC program, and that was kind of pounded and that stuck with me, is just anything is possible if you apply yourself. You know, if the way things are set up, this program is definitely set up for success. The support that we are getting from, like I say, our advocates, from like I say, Thomas and John and even Rick. I am with the BAC program. I got accepted as apprentice as a bricklayer. And being there, I've been visited by Rick, I've been visited by John, and that really made my day. Me and Javon, shout out to Javon for being in the program also, you know. None of this work is easy. None of it was easy, you know, but to have that support, having these people come up here, showing us that we can do it, telling us that we can do it, you know, again, having our peers, Javon having my back, us working together, doing these things together, it's very helpful. It's very, you know, it just uplifts you. I remember as a teacher though, I finished as a 10th grade math teacher. I remember telling my students before the year was over with, because I had to quit before the school year ended. A lot of the students were very sad, you know, calling me names and all type of stuff, like real bad. But once I explained to them the BSC program, the benefits that comes with it, you know, things like 401k and all that, their attitude changed and they were wanting the information. They wanted to be a part of this, you know. Yeah, so like I said, I don't want to hold y'all up. I just want to show my appreciation. I didn't come up here with writing nothing or nothing like that, you know, no long speeches or anything. But definitely, the BSC program is where it's at, and I truly appreciate me applying and being a part of this cohort. And yeah, shout out to our group and our peers, man. Like you said, we had a big diverse group, learning from each other. You know, all that was a plus to me. So thank you guys.
Before we get to our keynote address, I'd like to welcome up the mayor of Brooklyn Park, Mayor Winston.
I will keep it brief, but thank you, everybody, for just going through this program. Thanks, everybody, for who showed up, and welcome to the wonderful city of Brooklyn Park. I think if people know the demographics of Brooklyn Park, I'm usually the one that gives the diversity speech, but I think Joe Ruse took my speech from me. So thank you for that. First, for everybody who's going through the program and graduating, give yourselves a round of applause. And then if you look behind you, all the people that are supporting you, the folks that have come out, the industry that you're entering is incredibly important. We still have an economy where if construction is doing well, we're doing well. And I don't think that's going to stop till maybe we're on Venus or Mars, and still it may not stop. So thank you to BSC for putting this together. This is incredibly important to our city of Brooklyn Park, and for bringing the community into this work. That's important. Just very quickly, I will say two things. One, you guys are completing a program, and a big part of life is the persistence element. I had to run a few times before I became mayor, and this took a number of weeks for you to get through. It just gets longer and longer as you progress, right? So that persistence is going to be incredibly important. The reason I am late today, I went to a hearing. Someone is looking for a pardon, so I had to testify on their behalf to get a pardon, right? So always remember that if you fall, there are still second chances in life if you continue to have that persistence and you continue to move forward and rewrite things. Second piece is this. Somebody talked about the EQ point. I want to say this. Sometimes I say the unpopular thing. If you have an issue, before you run to human resources, Ask your friends, ask people you trust, ask other leaders how to approach that particular situation. There's an important part that you have to remember is that you have to build out these relationships. You have to have that emotional intelligence. And before you escalate or you go to this particular level, make sure you have your ducks in a row. Make sure that you understand what you're doing, and make sure that you are part of a larger organization that HR has to take account for, right? So that's my one piece of advice that I wish I would have known. I didn't necessarily run the HR, but I wish I would have known when I was younger, because I would have told a few friends, before you go there, understand exactly what you're dealing with. Make sure you have your ducks in a row. So congratulations, everybody. And then, of course, everybody who's come out, thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Mayor. We would now like to bring up our keynote speaker. Kate Perushek is the Deputy Commissioner of Minnesota Department of Labor and Industry.
Thank you so much, Aaron. It's nice to see all of you. I think that's a mistake in the program, however. I should not have been labeled as the keynote. The four of you graduates, your speeches were so incredibly inspiring. Can we please give them another round of applause? So I'd like to say too, happy National Apprenticeship Week. Thrilled to be here with you today to celebrate your participation and completion of the Building Strong Communities program. Many of you have already secured or are in the process of securing placements in a registered apprenticeship program, and others are still seeking a position. Keep it up. I'm confident you will find your place soon. Your decision to join Building Strong Communities was an excellent one. As the first recognized apprenticeship preparation program in the state, a recognition granted by the Department of Labor and Industry, Building Strong has demonstrated it provides the high-quality training needed for you to succeed in a registered apprenticeship program. Graduates, you are well on your way. So I've had the honor of speaking at BSC graduations over the last few years, and as my fellow speakers and colleagues know, I'm a storyteller. So as I'm going through the process of preparing my remarks, something will happen that relates to apprenticeship, yes, but also the journey that you are on. For graduations past, my stories have involved fishing, wood ducks, and moving fallen timber. As I reflected, I realized that my speeches have all been about nature. I think it's because the timing of this graduation is always spring. The ice has gone out, the snow piles have melted, the grass is greening, and many of us have the urge to be outdoors. It is a time for new growth, possibilities. Nature and buildings can go hand in hand, however. So this past weekend, my daughter, she's 7.5, and it's very important to make sure you add that half. Those of you with kids know at that young age, you gotta count the half age. We went to Wood Lake Nature Center. It's in Richfield, just south of Minneapolis. We went with some friends. So we pulled into the parking lot, and much to my surprise, I hadn't been in a while, the parking lot was limited to just a few spaces because a chunk of the area was fenced off due to construction on the Wood Lake Nature Center building project. You can still access all the trails, but Mortenson is busy constructing a brand new nature center. It will have educational nature exhibits for the community to learn and enjoy. Nature exhibits, you may ask? Think live snakes and live turtles, stuffed owls, stuffed ducks, and the like. The construction, which is scheduled to be completed late this summer, is impressive. There is a wide deck and these enormous windows that will provide excellent settings to view the marsh and wildlife. Honestly, if I'd had a hard hat and eye protection and a visibility vest and steel-toed boots, and permission, I would have been content to skip the trails and instead tour the project. Instead, I admired it from afar, but once I got home, I went and looked up facts on the project. Owls, ducks, and snakes might not be your language, but how about this? Schematic design, plan layout, geothermal system, foundation walls, underground ducts, electrical conduit, plumbing rough-in, dowel laminated ceiling timber, rock wool insulation. It's better than songbirds, right? I'm in awe that many of you are or will soon be constructing buildings like the Wood Lake Nature Center. Construction is a true craft and skill that requires dedication, knowledge, stamina, and yes, the ability to be on time and put in hard work. You have chosen this path, and I, along with everyone on this stage, your friends and your families and peers, applaud you for it. So let me take you back to the marsh. It was a gorgeous day, a little chilly, but the temperature was just right, and nature was in full force. We saw red-winged blackbirds and mallard ducks and wood ducks, those again, turtles and geese, and my daughter spotted, "Mama, what's that furry little lump in the water?" Muskrats. We saw 5 in all. In your journey in the building and construction trades, you will encounter similar things that amaze you, some that confound you, others that inspire you. I encourage you to take the time to celebrate your successes and acknowledge your setbacks. If you didn't make any mistakes, you would miss an opportunity to learn from them. Ask questions. Rely on your coworkers and your mentors. That's a big one. Your journey worker will provide supervision, training, and guidance, and guess what? They will learn from you as well. One of the things my family and I enjoy most about the Nature Center is that there's this area, it's what they call a natural playground, just off the main trail. It's a space with loads of sticks and logs and a little bridge and a lean-to. So you can imagine what the kids like to do when they get there. Build. My daughter immediately started hauling logs from one tree to another to construct a fort. At one point, she's 7.5, let me say that again. She picked up what I considered to be an enormous log. Honestly, it was like 5 feet long with 8 inches in diameters. I said, "Honey, that's gonna be too big for you. Why don't you ask for help?" Did she? No. She hauled that thing across the park, dragging it at times, stopping to catch her breath twice, and I said, "Honey, really, at least ask for help to add it to the fort." Again, she did it herself. From that, I suggest, don't let other people underestimate you and your abilities. If you know you can achieve something, do it. On the other hand, don't be a knucklehead. You can ask for help. You can rely on others to support you. Oftentimes, going it alone can be foolhardy and even dangerous. Safety must be top of mind and practiced, always. I'm grateful to you, Dan, for mentioning Worker Memorial Day. The risks are real. Construction is absolutely risky. It's incredibly important that you put safety first. So let me take you briefly from the marsh to the Iron Range. I had the privilege of talking with a Boilermaker apprentice and 4 ironworker apprentices on Wednesday this week up at the Mesabi Metallics construction site in Nashwauk. I asked each of them which project on the site they liked best, and immediately their eyes lit up as they described what they had worked on, pointing out work they had contributed to. It's been a common theme today, right? The pride and the ownership over a job well done was impressive. The work you do in the trades is tangible and real. You too will be able to show friends and family, your colleagues, projects that you constructed. It is pride that will be well earned. As you begin your apprenticeship programs, I wish you determination, grit, and perseverance. It may not be easy, but you will be learning and improving every single day. You have completed the Building Strong Communities program, and you have shown you can do it. Believe in yourselves and know that we believe in you too. Once more, congratulations, graduates.
certificate time. We ready?
We are with the line going.
Do we have the
Absolutely. Let's get this on the road. Are we ready? We're going to come up. Graduates are going to hand their.
the whole first line come up? There we go. Yeah, thank you. Our first graduate, Maya Rodriguez. Elizabeth Richards. Chris Erickson. Mark Valentine. Trivantia Credit. Gwen Halverson. Katie D. Zeller. Avion Rogers. Henry Martin. James Sewant. Peter Vu. Monica Golson. Thank you. Wonderful speech. Victoria Schmidt. Haley Cook. Jacoya Epperson. Michael Swanson. Addison Rich. Grace Rose Wooten. Benjamin Smith. Jacob Carr. Taylor Muggy. Ivan Sanchez Torres. Alfonso Sanchez Torres. Raiden Roberts. Matthew Tao. Tony Sisamfon. Momin Abdi. Lamond Cunningham. Jonas O'Malley. Mark Gigby. Logan Stiles. Nicole Robidoux. Jalice McDonough. Joseph Ruse. Darnell Dickerson. Zayrith Warsama. Stanley Harrelson. Javon Williams. Julie Merrittman. Clavon Spencer. Clavon Spencer. Congratulations. Jalissa Gayball. Damaris Mendoza. Cassandra Palenti. Hinad Ibrahim. Isaac Zoomer. Antoine Somong. Connor Halshit. Mint Bolin. Claire McGrath. Ripley Cook. Omari Papanda. Victor Clement. Brendan Lundgren. Michael Gaitu. Atnath Sigit. Gaitu. James Dillard. Sofian Sadiq. Well, I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Mardigan for final closing remarks.
Thanks, Aaron. How about a hand for our MC? He's awesome. So what a fantastic day, and we're not done yet. We've got great food out there and time to share and visit with one another at the conclusion of this. But if you don't mind, I'm going to go off script. You know, we have such great teams bringing the programs forward. Our instructors, I saw Jordan here. Jordan, are you here? Jordan Bremsmith, sitting over there. And then is Brian here today? Brian's not here. Brian was fantastic as well. And then we have Mr. Rich Crone, and I'm just going to take a moment to recognize Rich. You know, our team, they give a lot of time, right? And I tried to get Rich to sit up front, but he wouldn't do it. So luckily we got a mobile mic. And so 2 nights a week they spend with our group, and just talking and bringing people through a construction curriculum and talking about what it's going to be like as they enter into this new adventure, this new industry. And Rich has been doing it since the beginning of this program. Well, Mr. Crone has decided he's going to retire. Lucky guy. Well, it's a great outcome for a great career. And he's shaking his head right now because he didn't know I was going to do this. So with Rich, I just want to say the certificate is presented to Richard Crone in recognition of his outstanding service and meaningful impact on North Hennepin Community College and building strong communities. Your contributions are deeply appreciated. Your friendship is appreciated. We love you, and congratulations on your upcoming retirement.
I'll talk just a little bit. I talk too much in class as it is, but this has been one of the strongest cohorts that I've seen. You guys should be proud of yourselves.
Rich Crone, everybody. Rich Crone. All right, with that, Mr. Koski is going to wrap us up with some specific instructions for our graduates because we want to get some great photos of you, and there's one that we do every year, and Aaron's going to talk a little bit about that.
Yes, great. So the first the graduates, please file out with the music when they get their cue. And we're all going to the staircase. So climb the stairs so we can get a picture of everyone together, okay? Everyone, please enjoy a wonderful spread of food, cake, drinks, social hour. Thank you again. North Hennepin, thank you. Thank you, audience. Thank you, guests. Thank you, Rich. Most importantly, thank you, graduates. So, can I get the audience to stay here? Audience, stay here while we get our graduates out the door. Music. Please wait for our graduates to exit the room before we start lunch.